Hey friends, welcome to our audiobook summary of I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ronit Shetty. In this summary, we'll walk you through the key concepts and actionable steps from the book that can help you take control of your finances, save smarter, and start investing with confidence. Let's dive in. Ronit Shetty's Journey to Teaching Personal Finance. Ronit Shetty studied psychology and technology at Stanford University. While he was in college, he made some mistakes with money, including a bad investment. These experiences inspired him to learn how money actually works and figure out how to make it work better for him. During his research, Shetty realized that a lot of common financial advice didn't help people because it was either too complicated or unrealistic. This led him to write the book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. He wanted to share what he had learned and help others improve their financial habits. His mission was simple: make personal finance easy and effective for everyone. The book became an instant bestseller. Shetty has also created courses that have helped over 20,000 people improve their finances and build better money habits. What the book is about. I Will Teach You to Be Rich teaches you how to take control of your money so it works for you, not the other way around. It helps you figure out where your money is going and how to use it in a way that brings you happiness and financial security. The book offers a 6-week program that is simple to follow. It shows you how to set up systems to manage your bills, savings, and investments. Once these systems are in place, you'll need less than an hour each month to keep everything running smoothly. This book is perfect for anyone who wants to feel confident about their finances and live a richer life. Whether that means saving for your dream vacation, buying a home, or just feeling less stressed about money. How this summary will help you. We'll break down the book into 6 weeks, just like Shetty does in his program. Here's what you'll learn each week. Week 1. Optimize your credit cards. Learn how to manage your credit cards wisely, avoid fees, and build a strong credit score. Week 2. Beat the banks. Discover how to choose the best bank accounts, avoid unnecessary fees, and make the most of your savings. Week 3. Start investing. Understand the basics of investing and why it's important to start early, even with small amounts of money. Week 4. Spend consciously. Learn how to spend on things that truly matter to you while cutting back on things that don't bring value to your life. Week 5. Save more money. Build a system that ensures you save consistently for your goals, whether it's retirement, travel, or buying a home. Week 6. Bust financial myths and think big. Learn why investing isn't just for the rich and how anyone can grow their money over time with the right strategies. At the end of the program, we'll also discuss how to maintain these money habits with minimal effort so you can enjoy long-term financial success. This summary is designed to make Shetty's ideas simple and actionable, so you can start improving your finances right away. Chapter 1. Credit Card Optimization. Ronit Shetty explains that building good credit is the first step toward creating wealth. Good credit depends on 2 things: your credit report and your credit score. While most adults own at least 1 or 2 credit cards, many don't use them correctly. But when used the right way, credit cards can save you thousands of dollars over time. Understanding credit reports and credit scores. A credit report is a record of your credit history. It shows all your past and current transactions, including any accounts or loans you've taken. Lenders use this report to check your financial behavior when you apply for loans or credit. A credit score is a number between 300 and 850 that shows how risky it is to lend you money. A high score, closer to 850, means you're reliable and likely to pay back loans on time. A low score, closer to 300, means you're a higher risk for lenders. Having a high credit score is important for your future. It makes it easier to get loans for things like buying a house or car. Lenders and banks decide whether to approve your loan based on your credit report and score, using credit cards the right way. Shetty emphasizes that a credit card can be a powerful tool if you use it wisely. The key is to always pay your bills in full and on time. Missing payments or only paying the minimum amount can lead to interest charges. Here's why interest is bad. When you don't pay your full credit card bill, the company is essentially lending you money and charging you extra for it. This means you'll end up paying more for a purchase than what it actually costs. Sethi's advice: never pay interest on your credit card. By avoiding interest, you can save a lot of money over time. As he puts it, building good credit is the first step in creating an infrastructure for being rich. Week 1 tips for optimizing your credit cards. Here are Sethi's practical tips to help you get the most out of your credit cards and avoid common mistakes. 1. Request your credit report and score. Start by checking your credit report and understanding your credit score. This will give you a clear picture of your financial health. 2. Get a no-fee credit card. If you already have a credit card, check with your bank to see if it's a no-fee card. If it's not, request one. Many banks waive fees if you ask. If you don't have a card, get one and make sure it has no fees. 3. Set up automatic payments. Automate your credit card bill payments so you never miss a deadline. Make sure you're paying the full amount every month to avoid interest charges. 4. Create a plan to pay off debt. If you have credit card debt, focus on paying it off as quickly as possible. Call your lender and ask if they can restructure your payments to help you clear the debt faster. Once you're debt-free, you can start enjoying the benefits of a good credit score. Takeaway: good credit is the foundation of financial success. By following these tips, you'll not only avoid costly mistakes, but also set yourself up for a brighter financial future. Chapter 2: Banks. Ronit Shetty stresses the importance of choosing the right bank and accounts when managing your finances. Your bank should help you save money, not charge you unnecessary fees. Building a good relationship with your bank is key to better financial management. Checking accounts. Most people have a check account, which is used for everyday transactions like paying bills or receiving your salary. Shetty suggests treating your check account like an email inbox, a place where your money comes in before being organized into savings or investments. When choosing a check account, look for an account that pays interest like a savings account. Make sure it's free. Avoid accounts with monthly, yearly, or transactional fees. Savings accounts. A savings account is for short-term to mid-term goals, such as Christmas presents, vacations, or a house deposit. Unlike a check account, you shouldn't withdraw money from your savings account regularly. Instead, let it grow with interest. Think of your savings account as a place to keep money you won't need immediately, ideally for 1 month to 5 years. Week 2 tips for managing bank accounts. 1. Open a check account. If you don't already have one, open a check account without any fees. Double-check for hidden charges like minimum fees or transactional fees. 2. Negotiate to waive fees. If your current account has fees, monthly, yearly, or transaction-based, call your bank and ask them to waive these fees. Many banks agree to this if you ask. 3. Open a high-interest savings account. Find a savings account that offers good interest rates. Keep your spending money in your check account and transfer extra funds to your savings account. 4. Maintain a budget. Keep 1.5 months' worth of expenses in your check account for daily use. Transfer any remaining money into your savings account to help it grow. Takeaway: choosing the right bank accounts can save you money and help you organize your finances. By separating your spending and savings and avoiding unnecessary fees, you'll have more control over your money and grow your wealth faster. Chapter 3: Investing. Investing can feel overwhelming, and many people avoid it because it seems complicated. However, Ronit Shetty wants to change that. He believes everyone can feel confident about investing once they understand the basics. Shetty points out that after the global financial crisis, many people became afraid to invest. But in fact, times like these can be a great opportunity to start investing. 5 simple steps to start investing. 1. Start with the best investment. Shetty suggests that the best investment is one where you can get a 100% return. This is a no-brainer. This happens automatically with every paycheck, so all you need to do is set it up once. 2. Pay off credit card debt. Before you invest, it's important to pay off any credit card debt. Once your credit card debt is cleared, you'll have more money available for investing. Create a plan to pay off your debt as quickly as possible. 3. Open an individual retirement account, IRA, or investment fund. Sethi recommends opening an IRA or an investment fund to help grow your money. Aim to contribute as much of your post-tax income as possible to these accounts to build wealth over time. 4. Save more money. If you still have money left after paying off debt and contributing to your retirement, put the extra money into your savings account. 5. Invest the remaining money. After completing the previous steps, you'll have money available to invest. You can invest in non-retirement funds or use this money to start a business. Takeaway: investing doesn't need to be scary. By following these 5 simple steps, you can start building wealth while taking control of your finances. The key is to pay off debt first, save regularly, and invest wisely. Let's break down Chapter 4, Conscious Spending, into simple, easy-to-understand concepts, followed by the key tips. What is conscious spending? Conscious spending is a way of managing your money without stressing over every little expense. Instead of obsessing over every penny, Sethi suggests focusing on your priorities. Once you've set aside money for savings and investments, you can freely spend the rest without guilt. The key idea is not to cut back on everything, but to be smart about where you spend and save. By being frugal in some areas, you'll have more money to enjoy the things that matter most to you. For example, if you enjoy going to the movies every week, it's okay to spend on that. However, you might choose to skip buying a soda every day to balance out the cost. This approach helps you save on small, unnecessary things, so you can splurge on bigger priorities. Week 4 Tips for Conscious Spending. 1. Track your spending. When you get your next paycheck, take a look at where your money goes. Try to spend less in areas that aren't essential. This way, you can see where you can cut back. 2. Break down your income. Divide your income into different categories: fixed costs, money for things like rent, utilities, and bills; long-term investments, money for your retirement or investment accounts; savings goals, money you save for things like emergencies or big purchases; guilt-free spending, money you can spend without feeling bad, like for entertainment or hobbies. 3. Evaluate your fixed costs. Review the bills you pay regularly, such as insurance, and see if there's a way to save on them. For example, compare prices from different providers to make sure you're getting the best deal. 4. Create a spending plan. Think about where you'll spend money and where you'll save. Choose the things that are important to you, like going out with friends or buying quality items, and make sure to reduce spending on things you don't care as much about. 5. Stick to your plan. Once you have a plan, try to stick to it. Update it regularly and track your spending by keeping receipts. This helps you stay on top of your money and ensures you're staying within your budget. 6. Keep it simple. The system you use should be easy to follow. If it's too complicated, you might get overwhelmed and give up. Keep it simple so that you can keep up with it over time. Takeaway: conscious spending is all about being mindful with your money. It's not about cutting out everything fun, but making sure you're spending in the right areas. By saving where you can and prioritizing what matters most to you, you can enjoy life without feeling guilty about your financial choices. Keep your system simple to make it a habit you can maintain long-term. Chapter 5. Save. In Chapter 5 of I Will Teach You to Be Rich, the focus is on saving money in a way that builds long-term wealth and gives you financial freedom. Saving isn't just about cutting back on small things. It's about creating a system that helps you automatically save and invest for your future. The chapter emphasizes the importance of making saving a habit and using your money wisely so it works for you. Week 5 Tips for Saving. 1. Automate your savings. What it means. This means setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account as soon as you get paid. This way, you don't have to remember to save. It happens automatically. Why it helps. By automating, you ensure that you're always saving, even before you have a chance to spend. It helps you avoid the temptation to spend the money you should be saving. 2. Track your spending. What it means. Keeping track of where your money goes each month. This includes every purchase, from rent to coffee. You can do this by using an app or a simple notebook to record your expenses. Why it helps. By tracking your spending, you can see where your money is going and identify areas where you might be wasting money. This allows you to make conscious decisions about where to cut back and save more. 3. Create a budget. What it means. A budget is a plan that shows how much money you expect to earn and spend each month. It helps you see how much you can save after covering all your basic expenses, like rent, utilities, food, etc. Why it helps. With a clear budget, you can manage your money better and ensure you're saving enough for your goals, such as an emergency fund, retirement, or big purchases. It stops you from overspending and helps you prioritize saving. 4. Set up an emergency fund. What it means. An emergency fund is money you set aside for unexpected situations, like a medical emergency, car repairs, or job loss. It's best to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Why it helps. Having an emergency fund gives you peace of mind because you know you'll be able to handle unexpected costs without going into debt. It also keeps you from using credit cards or loans when things go wrong. Cut unnecessary expenses. What it means. Look at your monthly expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. This could include canceling unused subscriptions, eating out less, or finding cheaper alternatives for things you regularly buy. Why it helps. Cutting unnecessary expenses frees up more money that you can save or invest. Every small change adds up over time, and reducing unnecessary spending means more money can go toward your long-term financial goals. By following these tips, you can create a strong financial foundation that helps you save for the future, manage unexpected expenses, and work towards financial freedom. The key is to start small and build good habits over time. Chapter 6. Financial Expertise Myths. In Chapter 6 of I Will Teach You to Be Rich, Shetty challenges the common belief that you need to be wealthy or hire financial experts to be successful at investing. He believes that most people are capable of handling their own investments and that the finance industry often overcomplicates things to make people feel dependent on financial advisors and fund managers. Key ideas from Chapter 6. 1. You don't need financial advisors. Shetty argues that you don't need to pay fund managers or advisors to handle your investments. They can't predict market movements, and studies show that 75% of fund managers fail to outperform the market. The high fees associated with mutual funds make them less efficient for most people. Instead, he recommends index funds, which are cheaper and managed by computers to mirror the market's performance. Number 2. Index funds are the way to go. Index funds track the performance of a market index, like the S&P 500, and typically have lower fees than actively managed mutual funds. Shetty recommends index funds because they offer good returns with minimal cost. He suggests ignoring the short-term performance of any fund and focusing on long-term growth. In the long run, actively managed funds usually don't perform better than the market. Number 3. Investing isn't just for the rich. Shetty explains that anyone, not just the wealthy, can invest and build wealth. You don't need a complicated investment strategy or large amounts of money to start. A low-maintenance, straightforward portfolio is all most people need to grow their wealth over time. 4. Diversification is key. To reduce risk, it's essential to diversify your investments. This means spreading your money across different types of investments, e.g. stocks, bonds, and other assets and sectors to avoid putting all your eggs in one basket. 5. Risk and age. When you're young, you can afford to take more risks with your investments because you have time to recover from potential losses. However, as you age, it's important to take fewer risks and adjust your investments to be more conservative. 6. Life cycle funds. Life cycle funds are an easy option for investors who want a hands-off approach. These funds automatically adjust the risk level based on your age. They invest in a mix of different assets, including large cap, mid cap, small cap, and international funds, which are balanced to become more conservative over time. Week 6 tips for investing. 1. Decide on your investing style. Before you start, choose an investment style that suits you. If you prefer simplicity and less effort, a life cycle fund is a good choice, though it offers less control. If you're comfortable with some research, index funds are a better option because they give you more control over diversification. 2. Research your investments. Take time to understand what you're investing in. Don't rush into investments without researching how they work and their risks. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to make smart decisions. 3. Purchase your investments. Once you've researched and chosen your funds, go ahead and purchase them. Keep your investments aligned with your goals and risk tolerance. 4. Start small if necessary. If you don't have enough money to invest all at once, start by setting aside a small amount of money each month into an investment account. As you build up your savings, you can gradually invest more. By following these tips, you can build a solid investment portfolio that grows over time without the need for expensive financial advisors or risky, high-fee mutual funds. Chapter 7. Where to from here? In Chapter 7 of I Will Teach You to Be Rich, Shetty discusses the next steps once you've set up your financial systems, organized your accounts, and started investing. He focuses on the importance of maintaining your plan, avoiding unnecessary stress, and letting your investments grow over time. Key ideas from Chapter 7. 1. Maintaining your systems. Once you've set up your savings, spending, and investment systems, keeping them running smoothly is relatively easy. The key is to continue following your conscious spending plan, which helps you allocate money between essential expenses, savings, and investments. The goal is to find extra money to invest and save by regularly reviewing your spending. Even small adjustments can make a big difference in your long-term wealth. But 2. Minimize stress by checking your investments less. Shetty advises against constantly checking your investment accounts. Logging in too often can create unnecessary stress and make you anxious about short-term market fluctuations. Since you've already set up an automatic system for investing, it's best to check your accounts once a month. This gives your investments time to grow without causing you to second-guess your decisions every week. 3. Don't sell too soon. Shetty warns against selling your investments too quickly, especially when you're young. In your 20s and 30s, there are only a few valid reasons to sell. You need the money for an emergency. Life happens, and emergencies can arise. You made a bad investment. If an investment isn't working out, you can sell it and move on. Your investment is underperforming. If an investment is consistently doing worse than the market, consider selling. You've reached your financial goal. If your investment has helped you reach your target, it's okay to cash out. 4. Focus on long-term growth. The point of investing, especially when you're young, is to allow your money to grow over time. The more you let your investments sit and compound, the more wealth you'll build for the future. Summary. After setting up your financial systems, the key is to stay focused on your long-term goals and continue contributing to your savings and investments. By reviewing your spending plan regularly, limiting your investment checks, and resisting the urge to sell too soon, you can build wealth over time and avoid making emotional decisions that could hurt your financial progress. Key takeaways from I Will Teach You to Be Rich. 1. Use your credit card appropriately. Avoid carrying balances on your credit card to prevent paying unnecessary interest. Always pay off your credit card in full each month. 2. Never miss bill payments. Missing bill payments can lead to late fees and interest charges. Always make sure your bills are paid on time to maintain a good credit score and avoid unnecessary costs. 3. Automate bill payments. Set up automatic payments for your bills so that you don't have to worry about missing due dates. This also helps you avoid overdraft fees and interest charges. 4. Request no-fee accounts. When dealing with banks, always ask for no-fee accounts to avoid paying extra for basic services. Many banks offer this, and it can save you money in the long run. 5. Open a high-interest savings account and a standard check account. Set up both a high-interest savings account for your emergency fund and savings, as well as a standard check account for day-to-day expenses. 6. Have 1.5 months' expenses in your check account. Keep at least 1.5 months of expenses in your check account for emergencies and unexpected costs. This ensures you are financially prepared for unexpected situations. 7. Pay off all debt. Focus on eliminating high-interest debt as soon as possible. Once your debts are cleared, you'll have more money to save and invest. 8. Open an individual retirement account or an investment fund. Start saving for your future by opening an individual retirement account, IRA, or an investment fund. Contribute regularly to ensure long-term financial growth. 9. Decide on your investing style. Before diving into investing, choose a style that aligns with your goals and risk tolerance. Consider low-cost options like index funds or life cycle funds for easier diversification and automatic rebalancing. 10. Do plenty of research. Before investing, ensure you understand the assets you're investing in. Conduct thorough research to make informed decisions and avoid unnecessary risks. These takeaways emphasize setting up automated systems, avoiding unnecessary fees, and focusing on long-term wealth building. With these principles in place, you'll be better positioned to build and maintain financial security and growth. In conclusion, by following these simple yet effective financial strategies, you can take control of your money, invest wisely, and secure a prosperous future. Thank you for watching our audiobook summary. If you found this helpful, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing for more insightful content.